Oops. Oh my gosh, it gets quite low. I think we can move along in that direction, but nobody's out front there right now. There were a few like private signs. Oh, Blarney House closed. Okay, please use the path. So maybe we just have to stop here and get photos, but we can't go into the Blarney House or around the Blarney House, sadly, right now. We'll see if we can get some photos though. Here is that view, Blarney House out front. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting the feeling like I'm walking the path backwards, the wrong direction. I'm not so sure, but to see if we can get back on the trail at some point. Maybe some signs will point us one way or another. There are a few different routes if you look along this way, for example. Yes, Blarney House left, and then a couple of other walks seems like to the right. So maybe we'll go through this way and see what we see. I think I'm expecting mostly just relaxing vibes, garden views, rivers, and more. Attempting to navigate here, it's a little bit tricky. I feel like this activity is easier without gloves, but we have a beautiful garden here. I'm trying to make my way around, I think, to 19, 18, and then up to that back pond here. But nice to take in this beautiful garden view back here. And then I really want to get over to this yellow section, if I can, on that side. The forest trail route. You know, the woodland walk and the riverside walk both seem beautiful. It also seems quite long. I'm not sure how much time I have, so try to prioritize. Maybe I should just head back in that opposite direction to get towards the forest trail before time runs out. But nice to see this little garden area here as well. Right across from the gardens, I wouldn't have even thought to spot this little shed back here. I'm not sure if they're actually doing some construction here, some work going on, but looks like a beautiful little structure here. Nice to see as we're making our way. Actually, I'm not sure I can go any further this way, but maybe we can. I'm just confused. As we're walking down this route, you can see what we've seen thus far and what might be a head Vietnamese walk, maybe through that way. And then a tricky choice here. Do we go for the lake walk or head towards the castle, where I'm hoping to make it around to the forest trail? I don't know. The lake does sound very nice, but I think I can probably squeeze it in, you know? I don't think I'm too rushed on time, and I want to see as much as I can, so I feel like turning around would probably not be my wisest move. So I'm going to continue on this way, see if we can see the lake, and then loop back around to the other side. By the way, did you notice this massive wall behind me? If you did, 10 points to Gryffindor. You can see, looks like this whole area is blocked off for us. Maybe this was that private spot. There are a couple private spots on the map, and this might be one of them. But it's also the route of the lake walk, so we get to enjoy beautiful wall. Yes, the kitchen garden, I believe that was the private one. We get to enjoy a beautiful wall view as we work our way down. Interesting to see someone's car back here, but signs were still on the right route. Castle and exit that way, lake walk this way. Making our way down over here. Nice European car with the brands we don't have back home. Let's check this out. On our route, the bee observatory. Ensure that only one household's occupying. Seems like I came at a good time. Nobody else is back here. Oh wow, and you can see the video footage of what they're doing with the bees in there. We can see them right through this gate here. Oh my gosh, this is, I can reach out there practically, and if a bee wants to like land on my finger, he practically could. That's crazy. So you have the beekeeper zone and the bee observatory right here. Information about feeding bees, the dance language. Oh my gosh, wow, really, really interesting to learn about the bees. Take a look here at these different frames. Very, very interesting. You can pull up frames of the bee journey and what those hives look like. They grow them, get information about it. Very interesting to learn about the bees. Thanks, bee section. And to get an idea of where we are on the map, over there, number 26 on the right, it's quite a journey to walk up to that lake there, and then we'll head over to that yellow section. It's quite windy out there right now, too, so I guess it's a good time to be ducked in the beekeeping section. A sign back there, please do not feed the horses, but an incredible walk out to the lake here. Quite windy, quite chilly, but you've got these horses. You can see the lake off in the distance. Wow, that's beautiful. So I'm going to walk down that way, see if we can loop around there before we make our way back towards that yellow section, because I want to catch that too, but it looks like I got time, so not too worried about it. Overall, great time. You know, got our hat going on, trying to stay as warm as possible. Got the gloves, and I should only take them off for the phone and for the map, so we can GoPro all we like and show you those beautiful horses. Is that guy wearing a little shirt dress going on over there to keep him nice and toasty? Oh, that's nice. One of them has a little jacket so he can stay warm. He must be a Florida horse. Must be one of those horses like me that wants the gloves and all that good stuff. Man, is it windy out here. I even thought about turning back but I think we'll make it. I mean, I feel like we've done most of the walking investment thus far already, right? So we got to finish the loop so we can at least make it back around to the yellow side. I got to change your battery, and we'll enjoy all of these beautiful sights down at water level. But nice to see little things that you might not have expected to see back here in the Blarney area. A lot of what looks like groundskeeping, right? You get to see behind the scenes almost, with the lumber, with the vehicles, just taking care of business, the animals, horses and such. Please don't feed them. Nice to see. Again, maybe something that less tourists are walking through, but if you're looking for a relaxing walk and dressed warmly, it's nice to see. It looks like two roads diverge in the yellow wood here, but Castleville Lake walk, 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, let's go this way. But not quite sure what that is. Maybe just a driving path, so we'll go this way. Let's do it. You know, I'm not sure this lake view was as worthwhile, as worthy as I might have expected. Only a few glimpses through the trees here as we make our way, but still beautiful, relaxing, and you get to see the farm animals on the opposite side. Hey sheep, how you all doing over there? Hope you have a bad weekend. But like bye, not like bad. I hope it's not a bad weekend. How about that? Now this is a nice perk of the waterfront walk. We can go out to little viewing areas on our left or on our right and take a nice look at that lake. That does help. Wow, take a look at that beautiful view around us. Nice little pier here. It is quite windy, but hopefully you can hear me all right with this beautiful view all around us. Really, really cool to see. Glad we're getting a chance to check this one out here. And again, not a lot of people walking this path here. Wow, really, really cool to read this story here. It's believed where Cormac first discovered the magical qualities of the Blarney Stone. You can read that story here. It continues to be a bit windy, and that bridge was just a smidge rickety, but we made it through. No problem, no troubles. And we're continuing on our path. No worries. Off to enjoy the rest of the beautiful Blarney area. You know, I just saw a guy in shorts, like gym shorts out here, like short gym shorts. And I imagine I probably looked at him the way that most people look at me when I wear jeans in the summertime when it's like 80, 90, even 100 in Florida. Like, how you do this? Why you do this? Sort of look. But really, really nice to see out there. Beautiful waterfront view, and that would be one of the challenges. If I were to consider living in Ireland, I don't know if I could deal with these winters, but there's so much to appreciate. You've got great people, great public transit, and lots of other nice features. It definitely feels like I'm in Game of Thrones, walking through this wood. But really, really cool. I love these sights. Look at that. Beautiful tree carvings, nice stones right here, and it's a beautiful place all around. Really, really do enjoy it. Nice, beautiful, lush forest all around us. It's nice that these plants can survive the temperate climates, you know? Is that what you'd call it, temperate? It's cold, so I feel. Down that way we have Turret Farm, and this way we have exit. I'm not looking for the exit quite yet, but I still think it's the right direction to get back to that main walkway. Do not pick the daffodils, but appreciate the beautiful daffodils all around us here. It seems like there are so many throughout Ireland, and it just looks so nice. This is a massive space, and I have no idea where I am. I'm looking at the sign here. Lake Walk that way. Rock Close. Rock Close? I'm not sure I know what that is. Is it down this path? Maybe we'll take a look at Rock Close and then castle and exit this way. What about that? Don't know what that is. That looks like the castle right there. So this might actually be my turn. I'm not sure. Let's go take a look at Rock Close, because that sounds super important. You know, I'm not really sure still what Rock Close is. I actually might think I might be heading in the direction of the yellow, which is what I'm going for. But here's the tree. A random tree that we walked up into, which is actually kind of cool. Didn't even know I was going to find this here. But it definitely looks like a tree beard, or one of those massive mythical story trees. Nice to see this one. All right, I think I got some help here. I'm going to go maybe on that path down to like the whooshing steps and stuff. Yeah, something like that. So let's go give that a shot. Maybe I'm going the top route here. I'm really confused, honestly. But yeah, maybe I'll head down that way. Maybe I should just go this way. And like, I feel like I'm in the vicinity. So if I just go this way, it's like the backwards way of getting to the same place. I mean, it does seem like crowds are flowing this way. So I guess I could just follow the crowds here, right? But I think I'm in the right neighborhood, at least. Good news, we have found the Sentry Post. Take a look back here. This also helps me figure out, now I know where I am. I am in the yellow section in which I wish to be. Okay, got that right. Beautiful sentry post. Not sure what it's all about, but it's a nice little rock formation. There's a couple of paths ahead, but I think I'm going to sneak through this direction to try to find letter M, because I'm in the vicinity now, and I don't know, maybe that just takes me around the perimeter. I think I need to go through to see all the little things along the way. So maybe we'll follow that route at some point again too, but for now, following these paths back in this direction to try to figure out where to find little stops along the way. That being said, it's quite a zigzaggy path, not the clearest of paths, and not sure where it's taking us, but this looks like another nice rock formation here on my right. Look at all those stones put together in all their beauty. It's nice. And I'm trying to find, again, Seven Sisters. I think there's like a witch's pond or something. Man, the witches are getting me today. I'm gonna start speaking differently after this trip. The Podocarpus Grove, check that out. All right, and now back in this beautiful forest trail section, just walking around, exploring, see what we see along the way. And there's plenty of plants to observe. It's a nice garden landscape area, but definitely awful confusing as well if you're trying to figure out where you're going, especially if you're not using the map, just waltzing around. Just waltz it, but you might get lost a little bit. But that doesn't mean it's not a fantastic experience to just enjoy. I think maybe I'll even grab a seat on the bench, take it all in, drink some water, because hydrate, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll keep making our way around to see if we can find those other big icons. Oh my gosh, my back. Other big icons that we want to see in this part of Blarney. And just like that, we're back up and rolling. Had a good chunk of my water. I'm getting close to 3 liters today, which I'm pretty happy about. It's been actually harder to find accessible water here in Ireland. You know, not a lot of refill stations, but I guess that's the way things work out here. And I'm not sure where this path takes us. Looks like it takes us kind of into the back woods. Maybe that's the main trail along the perimeter. And I know somewhere in here is like the wishing well and the witches whatevers. Witching wells and witches whatevers. Should say that 3 times fast, and we'll find those sites as we can. But for now, just walking around the area, seeing which of them pop out to us first. And this is where in Amazing Race you hear the tee-tee-too-too, and they show you like in the background. I'm just missing it, it's right behind me or something like that. But it might actually be right here. Let's see, Pine Tum. Not quite sure what Pine Tum is, and then there's that path. Yeah, okay, so maybe not. Oh, okay, cool. M is Pine Tum. So that whole section we were just in, I think, is maybe all the Pine Tum. And then maybe if I go that way, it'll take me along that perimeter route. We can snake back in, or we can go that way and see the rest of these ones. Not quite sure how to do it. Let's take a quick peek here in this forest trail. I'm not sure if that's what this is. I would imagine if it is, it would have gone left for us. So maybe this is just more Pine Tum. I really couldn't tell you, but nice to see. A little back of the forest area here. Kind of takes you around. Oh yeah, maybe this is that foresty trail. Just beautiful sights to take in all around. If you're looking at a relaxing day of sightseeing. I'm realizing now more and more why they sell that what looks like 6-month membership or year membership. You know, if you're local, I would definitely see spending a lot of time in the park back here, because there's just so much to see. And the park, it's also the Blarney Castle. And you got the Druid stones here. Very cool to see those. So Druid stones right there can cover you, protect you a little bit. Nice history to read about, and lots more. I'm not sure if the Druid stones, they are Druid circle right here, number H. So maybe I'm actually heading the right direction. I'm walking along this trail. I couldn't tell you, but I should be protected from evil spirits right now since I'm standing on them. All right, heading up this way with my massive confusion. I was thinking maybe this was the altar that we're looking for. But now I'm thinking not so much, since it's not quite labeled like that. So we'll continue on down this way, because I think I see some stuff over there. Or those humans? No, those look like stones. What do we got here? The Fairy Glade? Is Fairy Glade on here? Help me out, map. Fairy Glade? Yeah, L is Fairy Glade. So, man, that makes no sense. How did I move east? Doesn't make a lot of sense, but alright. Cool little Fairy Glade back here as well. Okay, I'm trying to orient this map properly, and I actually think I need to go deeper in there in order to get, like, the Witch's Brew or whatever. So, I'm attempting to go down that way now, past this altar thing, and a little bit of reversing my direction, We're just gonna head down that way instead of coming up this way like I did. I think I've got an orientation now on this map, but we'll find out. You've got woodland walk, okay, 10 minutes. That way it seems like. This is a nice area to walk to. It seems a little bit warmer because you got these trees covering you from all the cold. That being said, I do still want to put my gloves back on. It's just that I'm trying to do the map thing at the same time. All right, I found the Witch's Stone. It takes a little imagination to see who is imprisoned here. The Witch of Blarney has been with us since the dawn of time. So I have to figure out how to see her in here. You can see the face kind of in there. I'm not quite sure where I would see it. Maybe like this area right here? Quite possibly. Continuing down in this direction, so much to see and so many different routes to go, but it looks like this says maybe the wishing steps back here. I got pretty decent eyes from a distance, so it looks like I'm looking at the wishing steps. I'm not sure if I can actually go down there. It looks like there's a hand railing. That's cool. This is a cool story here too. If you can walk down and back up these steps with your eyes closed, some suggest walking backwards, and without for one moment think of anything other than a wish, then that wish will come true within a year. Maybe we'll give it a shot. And here are those wishing steps. Maybe we give that one a shot. Might be good. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure I could do this with my eyes closed. Here we go. What's my wish though? I haven't thought it up. I'm not sure, not sure this is working out for me to focus on nothing but the wish. My eyes were supposed to be closed, was it? That doesn't sound safe. We'll do it with our eyes open, just so we can gain the experience. Oh my gosh. There's a waterfall down here too. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Maybe I should go forwards now, just so I safely make it to the bottom. And then you got this little waterfall, beautiful waterfall space right here. Wow, look at that. Stay dry out there. You know, we haven't gone back up the Wishing Stone steps yet, but look at these beautiful like bamboo pillars out here. It looks like a little tunnel there that maybe some people are even walking into. Bamboo tunnel and a dolmen out here. Wow, what is this? Beautiful structures all around us. Megalithic tomb portal. Wow, very cool. Okay, we walked down the wishing steps. Time to walk through the portal of dolmen. Oh my gosh, it gets quite low with a backpack on, but that's all good. We made it through. I'm portal to the other universe. That's cool. I'm glad we're getting a chance to see a bunch of this yellow area. That's what I wanted to check out. Look at this little bamboo style cavern, cave thing going on. There's trail everywhere. Man, this place just goes on. But I wanted to walk into this one as well. Look at this. Oh yeah, that is a majestic walk. Am I right? Walking towards that bridge on the other side. You can see the view ahead of us. This is a cool spot. And maybe even keeps us a little bit cooler than the windiness outside. And you can see the other side of that waterfall we saw on the way down. This bridge walkway area. Very cool. I saw a bunch of stones out there on the far side, like a Stonehenge looking thing over in the distance on that side. I'm not quite sure what those are about either. I think actually this path will take us around to there, but it's a beautiful kind of garden trail here as we walk around and explore the forest trail. It's just crazy how much there is to see here at Blarney. Blarney is just fun-filled. This area is endless. I like the gardens, but I feel like this might even be nicer, right? This mythical back area with your sights and your little icons, your stories and mythology, and maybe some truth to some of these stories. Who knows? Nice little cute bird in there. We're making our way around now past these trees, I guess. Although these trees don't look too great back here across the bridge. And here we have some information on the 3 wise men. The oldest trees on the estate. Very, very cool. Surviving more than 2,000 years. Sounds like the yew tree is one of the longest living trees. All kinds of cool information. And I imagine these are those 3. These 3 right here. The 3 wise men here on the estate. Beautiful castle walkways around us here. I still want to find the 7 sisters, but I want to stop by these stones as well. Not quite Stonehenge, but has that feel, am I right? And here it is, the 7 sisters. Wow, really, really interesting to read this story. Didn't realize what I was looking for, but it was supposed to be one of the bigger icons here. Legend tells of a famous king of Munster. Apparently his sons had died in battle, and he had the soldiers push over 2 stones, represented 2 of the sons. And the 7 sisters remain standing to this day. Wow. Very, very interesting. Cool to see these stories, to read them, hear about them, and be able to take it all in. Wow, it's quite a story, if you ask me. Wow, beautiful to see all of these amazing icons out here. I feel like I saw so much, and you could continue to see so much more here at Blarney Castle and Gardens, because it seems like the gardens part is where I'm doing a lot of my exploring now. Amazing place to check out, and really, really great time overall. I thought I might have time to see other stuff afterwards, but today it seems like probably not, because the sunset is upon us. Hopefully I'll have a chance to grab some food, and we'll see what else we can make happen. Down that direction is the exit. There's a nice little wall area here. And it seems like another walking path down in this direction. What I didn't realize is there's a road right here. This is the main road for cars to drive along, so maybe that's not my route to get back up to where I'm going. Again, seems like there's a walking path down that way, but I want to take the witch's steps, or the wishing steps, back up the opposite direction, just in case there's something there, you know. So we'll head back in that direction, go back up that route, and see if maybe we can catch the Druid's Cave. I think along the way might be cool to see as well. Druid's Cave, if we catch it, and any other spots we might have missed along that loop as we move towards that front entrance area. I think one more spot I didn't pass through, this little hut here. Check that out. Nice little residence for you if you're looking for a little bit of covering from all the windiness out here. And we'll transport ourselves past the portal back up the steps. I'm not sure I captured any of myself walking back up the stairs backwards with my eyes closed. Some nice people there helping me out with it, but it's a fun time. Nice to experience and just, you know, be a part of the story's mythology. Nice view over here to my right as well, as we continue to make our way back towards the castle. We'll see if there's any other big spots to make sure we hit before the end of the day here at Blarney. It's closing in on us quick. I'm not sure if this has a name. You know, it kind of looks like the witch's stone, but walking through this way just for the experience, just to say that I did. And it leads us to a little gate here, which I think takes us back to that main area, out of the Forest Trail. The Rock Close. Okay, the Rock Close. Number 14. Okay, I had missed that one before. Nice to see the rock up close. To see the rock up close. The rock close, up close. All right, options again. Castle, cafe and toilets, jungle, exit. Let's go toilets. Checking the map again, I think I hit most of the hot spots here at the Blarney Castle and Gardens. Really, really awesome spot. So glad I had a chance to kiss the Blarney Stone. So glad I had a chance to walk through that mythical area and just to walk through that castle in general. Really, really cool to see. I think a cool next stop might be the Woolen Mills. Blarney Woolen Mills. It used to be a mill shop and now a restaurant and maybe a hotel or something else. I have to go back and look at it, but yeah, may as well go there to check it out, see what that archived building looks like, and maybe have some snacks here tonight. Take a look inside this little pillar as I'm making my way onward. Really, really cool to step in here. I saw it on the way in and I didn't stop. And so now I'm like, hey, I'm on the way out. May as well stop, take a look around, and enjoy the sights of this prism right here. Do some nice sightseeing and see how that architecture looks outside the main castle itself. On the opposite side here, whole different perspective on the park, and it feels a lot more like a park. Just a natural walking area along the castle. You can walk, get the pond for the birds to drink from, get the nice gardens in front of us. Really, really relaxing, cool atmosphere on this one, I gotta say. Yeah, I'm glad we did it. I did hear this one was more ruins, not as exciting as, for example, Black Rock, from a castle perspective, maybe. So I'm excited to check out Black Rock, hopefully tomorrow. See how that goes. But I feel like this one was worth doing. I would do this one again, if you ask me. I mean, just to gain that experience. And we didn't go up this way either, so let's just take a quick walk and see where this takes us. Maybe to that same entry point as we found ourselves up going the other way, but may as well take a step up here, see what it looks like. Oh no, this is just a little area for you to view the castle wall. Maybe take some photos downward. A lower level battlement or defense point of the castle, perhaps. It's tough to leave, honestly. You know, how often do you get to just stroll up to a castle, kiss the Blarney Stone? I think it would probably be right around up there, right? Or maybe on the other side. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, really cool experience. You know, I guess maybe you can get more often in Ireland, but I don't think quite so much in the States. So yeah, it's been a really great time, and nice to continue to see these sights as we make our way onwards. I'm not sure if it's because my feet are very tired as well, but just observing my difference in pace, my looking around and taking it all in, and just feeling of relaxation. It's beautiful, wonderful place. Definitely somewhere I would probably come to frequently if I were a local. You know, I'd probably do that membership myself. So nice, really nice to just, you know, have this garden space. If you don't mind the cold, the chilliness out here. And it's been a nice day for it, I got to admit. So yeah, overall, I'd say this one is a real winner, and I feel just so fortunate to be able to travel, take in all these sights, share it with you, just see new things, see new parts of the world. I always wanted to do some international travel, and I think this was a great first choice. One more spot I didn't check out on the way in. Look at this cute little sheep farm. You see those little babies out there, those big old ones. Nice to look out at it. Near the exit across from that coffee shop. Totally missed it on the way in, I think, because I was just, you know, focusing on the castle. But so nice to see all the farmland in use out here too. It makes for a beautiful sight to see. And even look at this log in front of this sheep area. Beautifully. Look at that, kind of carved here for you. Creates its own sort of landscape visual. Oops, maybe it fell off that tree actually. So maybe not so carved. Well, the branches were carved, but I guess maybe it just fell off. Wasn't intentional. Or it might have been, I'm unclear. And one more look. I think I looked on Google and said River Martin is where we are. Now making it to the Blarney Castle gift shop on the way outwards. Just walk through here, see if anything stands out to us as we make our way. It is a really unique shop for sure. You can see, it's probably not like the most affordable hats and such, but you do have quite a bit of merch depending upon what you're looking for. But yeah, I mean, you know, my hat I'm wearing now was €6, not 20, and I like it a lot more personally, so I think I came out ahead. Now looking to make our way to that woolen mills. So it seems like it's a shop now mostly. They sell like old woolen quilts or whatever it is. But this is the Blarney Village right here, right outside the Blarney Castle area. The small shops, the outdoor park, the lemon tree over there. That sounds good. Lemon Tree, I think it's a restaurant, and I think it had some decent reviews too. But I want to check out that mill actually after hearing about that. I think that might be nice to see. And it did seem like that shop out here was still closed, the old Blarney post office. So yeah, don't know what's going on there, but I'm sure something will be open. So I had a bit of a hard time finding it, but this looks like the Blarney Woolen Mills back here, just at the end of that street behind us. Looks like you've got, I don't know, shop, hotel, restaurant, and bar all in one going on right here. And I'm not quite sure how to get in. You know, you got people walking on the street side over there, and then I'm not quite sure what's around this side. Is there an entry over here? But this side has the sidewalk, so I kind of want to walk and find out, see if there's an entry point on this side. But I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really look like it. Thank you for visiting Blarney Woolen Mills on the back of this one. So yeah, I'm starting to think that I have to go around the other side. We shall see. Yeah, this looks like a dead end here, so don't follow my lead on this one. I guess we're walking in the streets. I guess that's what we do here. It just specifically in this area, the Blarney area. I have seen a good bit of it just walking in the streets. So maybe not so much sidewalk built in yet, but maybe someday, who knows. Wow, and they claim to be the largest Irish store in the world. That's really cool. Let's head down this way and see if we can take a look. And it's blarney.com, it looks like, so for the clothing part. It's cool. Definitely has that older architecture look right here on the front. And let's see if we can step inside. Not sure how large this building is, but it looks substantial. So we have Christie's Bar right here. He looks like Blarney Woolen Mills right here. So I'm gonna take a look in the shop. And then I'm not sure what else is in this building. Lots of woolen clothing in here. Nice and toasty too, I appreciate that. There's a second floor up there too. I'm not sure if that's the same dynamic with more clothes going on all around. But that looks like men's t-shirts back there. I wanna take a look in that section. See what looks good. T-shirts looks like €13 or 3 for 35, so not bad. But again, the shirt I got I feel like was the winner, so yay. But still nice to see some designs here. Very nice styles all around us. Cool. I really like for example some of these. Like maybe I'll get one at some point, but you never know, you know, see what makes sense for us. But it's nice to peruse the shop while I'm here. Really cool information here. They have these little pamphlets, the story of the Blarney Woolen Mills, so you can read up all kinds of information. to hear about the history of this place, as well as it sounds like the restaurant is also the cafe, so they have like scones and stuff. And there's another level upstairs, I think, that has like the men's clothes. So we'll take a look at the gents section upstairs. Ooh, on the left side of the stairs, right? That's how we do things here. I think it says gents is this way. So let's take a look in the gents section as we defrost. It seems like the perfect place to defrost. There's just like fun facts, fun information, as well as warm up a little bit while we're here. That being said, these gents seem more fancy than like T-shirt Dave. You know, I'm not a style expert, but is this like the sort of thing that I feel like would have been worn a good few years ago in the States? You know, seems like a parent thing to wear. But you have all kinds of cool stuff, you know, nice to see, no judgment here. But you got nice, comfortable Donegal socks, wool for comfort. That's a cool idea. I found some really cool postcards back here, and I feel like at 20 cents now, or I guess it's 20 euro cents, but at that price, I mean, I feel like you can't turn them down, right? From the sounds of it, the cafe restaurant there is closed because it's too late in the evening, so it sounds like the bar was the option. Didn't really see a lot of space in the bar, and it just didn't feel like sitting in there to eat, so gonna move onwards from the food perspective. But cool to see the shops in there. Really, really cool spot, and great learning experience. I learned a lot about sights to see as well. Since I'm here, I'm gonna take a look in Carol's Irish Gifts. That's where I got this hat and such. Let's take a look around. All kinds of cool stuff here. I mean, you got some cool bottle openers, if that's your thing. So much more. Look at that. I like the skull with the colors on it. Very fun. Looks like shirts are around 15 euro. Oh, here's a 10 euro shirt. I'll keep looking, but nice to see. This is cool too. You got one with a beard on it, the top hat with a beard on it. They have all kinds of cool stuff. I think, you know, if you were looking for stuff to wear for St. Patrick's Day, you know, like we were, walked right in, got a couple of items. Very, very nice. And just looking around to see if there's anything else I might want, because, you know, never hurts to get some ideas for what's around. Think the fam or something like that. Now in a store called Penny's. I was told I needed to check this one out as well. Apparently known as Primark in the States. I don't think I've heard of it. Have you heard of it? Maybe it's just known as Primark in other places. But yeah, looks like they got clothes options as well. Just browsing around, seeing what they got. Most exciting thing I've seen in here, look at this. 16 euros for apparently cabin size approved. Accepted as hand luggage by most airlines here for 16 euro. I mean, that is nice. So I need the hard shell one for 26. I might think about that. You know, I spent 50 on my set, or a little under 50, I think, for the 2 bags. But yeah, I mean, at least here in the Europe area, this seems like a lot better luggage. But now I have already used my luggage space. You know, I'd be just tossing a piece of luggage to get another one. So I don't think that makes sense, but something to think about. Also, more reductions here. That's nice. So I'm looking in the reduction sections. They have all kinds of good stuff. So something to think about here too. A couple more stores since I'm here. I'm actually not sure about Auntie Nellie's Gift Emporium. Might be closed. Also says broken glass, keep away. So maybe I'll skip that. Maybe I'll go in. We'll see. And then here's Guinness. Guinness. It's where I've gotten a lot of good deals. But they might be closed. Yeah, it looks like they're closed. So not that one, but maybe the Gift Emporium, just to browse. I'm grabbing a quick croissant snack / dinner here on the way back. Just looking for something quick here. And I tried their Energized Sport from the Spar around here. It's actually surprisingly good. Really good. Tastes like blue Jello almost. Tasty. And check this out. A random dessert at McDonald's. They call this a Cadbury Cream Egg Mini McFlurry here. Very, very interesting. Different from the States for sure. I'll let you know how this one goes. That's pretty solid. Very, very good. Too much sugar, but it's good sugar. Take a look at the Wagyu burger here at Soho. Grabbing some dinner with some friends. Nice. We'll let you know what we think. It's about 18 euro here. So, yeah, giving it a shot. And we got a Guinness going on. Can't hurt, right? Thanks so much for helping make today an incredible day. A fantastic day. I wish it would last longer, but we've been doubling down on fun. So, there's a limit. Don't forget to make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. And I wish you would hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of future adventures coming your way. Looking forward to sharing it all with you so soon. Until next time, play on.